Okay. Okay, so we're live on YouTube or streaming. Good evening, everybody. You're welcome to today's session of Pekinage. And yeah, we usually start, then anybody that misses the session can always get to rewatch on our YouTube channel. Like you know me, I'm your favorite host, Code Audison. And today we'll be having an amazing guest. Like I've always wanted to have him on the show, but I think he's a very busy person. So it took me a longer time to have him on this session. And I'm sure we're going to have an amazing time together and also learn a lot from him. He's an author of, I think, one of the best-selling crypto books I've seen. Maybe he's going to tell us a little about it. And maybe he might also do a giveaway with the book and bless us with one of his books, or we get to buy as well. Okay, so good evening. You're welcome to today's session of Pekinage. Please keep sharing the link and remind our community members to join this session. And also, even if they miss the session, they can always get to rewatch on YouTube, because I realize that we usually get more views on our YouTube channel than most people. Their timing don't always prime with the time we're having the session, so they always rewatch on YouTube. So yeah, so let's get to meet our guest. Hi, Stephen Voski. Can you just say hi to everybody?
Hey, hi guys.
Hi.
Okay. Our numbers are very, very small. Only
Yes,
have about 8 participants here.
Yeah, I don't like waiting. So we'll just start off. It's being recorded live on YouTube. So most times they get to rewatch and they join even when it's later time. It's just 10 minutes and I don't like waiting for too long. I just like keeping it on. It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. Are you there?
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. I don't know what's wrong with MTN here. I'm having serious network issues. So I'm trying to see if I can subscribe my other line and switch to it. But I'm with you, just that it's slow. Slow and breaking down.
Okay, so how long should we wait?
No, I can continue actually. I can continue. Okay. Can just get started.
Okay.
So that while I'm doing that on my phone, I'm trying to subscribe now. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll
Let's just
get
give you
started.
some minutes so that you'll not be distracted. We'll just give you some minutes and wait. So we'll start off when you're done.
Okay, yeah. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, guys, if you just joined the session, this is Pekinage powered by GrindEarn, and our guest is having some network issues and is trying to fix it. So please share the link on your status, share the link on any community. In our community, also drop a reminder for our community members to join the session. It's going to be an amazing time, actually. So just pay attention and learn all you can learn from this session today. So Voski, please, if you're ready, you can just let me know. Okay, are you ready now? You're actually muted.
All right. I had to join with my other account on my PC. Okay. So sorry about the delay. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, we can hear you.
Okay. Is it clear enough?
Yes, it's clear enough.
All right. I'm trying to share the link in my groups as well. Before we start. Number of participants here is very low. A lot of people may have forgotten about this. While I was doing that, I was also sharing the group.
Okay, you're actually muted.
I thought I unmuted it right now.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So let's get started. Right?
Okay, so sorry everyone for that delay. He was trying to fix his network. So if you're just joining the session, today we're going to be talking about how to make generational wealth, during the bear market, how to create generational wealth, how to position for generational wealth during a bear market. So we're going to have an amazing time with Voski today. So we'll just start with getting to know him. You just introduce yourself to us, tell us about you, tell us about your crypto journey, how you came into the crypto space and how you stayed back. So from there, we'll start off. Thank you.
Okay. So my name is Stephen Voski, and I've been into the cryptocurrency and digital space since 2016. Okay. So far, that's the only thing I do on the internet. Anytime I come online, I just always just about crypto, you know. So, and I was able to uh find a career, or should I say, I was able to find my place here. Okay, I've been using the internet for quite a while, like since 2011 or so. But then I was into other things like talking and all that. But when I discovered this industry, I said, okay, I'm going to stay here and make a name for myself. Then, so when I started, I was looking at everything in the long term view, the long run, like 5 years, 10 years. So it's all about the consistency for me. Like it's all about, even when you are doing into this is like I'm talking to mostly uh newbies now. Okay. Even when you are doing something and you don't see results or progress in the short term, you just keep on trying, like keep on pushing and see if you can get results at least within 3 years, or within, let's say, a year. Some people just come in within a few months, they don't see results and they just disappear again. When the whole thing starts getting attention, they come back. you know. So
Yeah.
if you want to really make wealth from cryptocurrency, you want to make financial wealth from cryptocurrency, you need to be
Think
here
long.
and know that you are here on and on, because a lot of things change fast in this industry, you know. Things happen every day. Okay. Things happen every day. So you need to be here all the time. So so that is that about my story, right? That is the first thing I need to point out to us. Okay. So now, you know, what is this generational wealth I'm always, you know, talking about every time you see post generational wealth, you know,
Mm.
when I started crypto, I was like, let you know, I was like, this is just one of those things I could just join, enter, you know, learn about it. Let me see if I can make my first 1 million naira from this thing, and you know, just get out and do other things. Get. But then as I came into the industry, and I discovered that you can actually make more from this. Okay. You know,
Yeah.
when you come, you'll be like, maybe this is, let me just flip some money in this thing. Let me just see if I can just, you know, people are talking about this, you know, it's trending. Then I was 16. It was on my Facebook page. I saw somebody wrote something about Bitcoin. One BTC is 200 and something K. You know, last year it was less than that, blah, 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 you know. So then I was into this multi-level marketing. Yeah, so those are like, that was the thing I was doing then to like make money for myself on the net that time. I was a student then. So I was into multi-level marketing, and so the I after all the whole thing, at that point, most of this network marketing business started having, you know, issues, just like where MMP and all that. So, you know, I was looking for something else I could be doing, you know, just something that could give me like a side income while I was still doing that. Then I had this blog, you know, tech news blog, where I just post about anything relating to tech. Like, I'm a lover of technology, you know. I I like anything that has to do with phones, laptops, like just the internet as well. So I was running a tech blog then for postgre.com. So then I was into network marketing as a side also. So I was looking for something else, and then I discovered. So and I was thinking it's one of those things that just make people that to follow. As I came in, I started reading about Bitcoin. You know, someone who loves technologies, you know, now came and jam something that looks like Bitcoin. You know, after you read all the white paper, you know, watch videos on YouTube about the technology itself, and then it was not at that point. It was not just about the money for me again. I just fell in love with the whole thing again.
Yeah.
Now, aside from the fact that I came to make money, but then as someone who loves technology, and I saw a mind-blowing technology that can also make money at the same time, then I just said, I'm staying here. And this is my home. this is where I'm going to be, and this is where I'm going to like make a name for myself, and this way I know I'm going to make money for myself. Okay, yeah, because I was very very broke that time, like seriously broke. So,
Yeah.
and crypto really changed my life. Yeah, crypto
That's
really a whole
okay.
lot of things. So, yeah.
Okay. Before we continue the conversation, now most people might not even understand what a bear market is. So can we just
Mm,
start with giving a foundation, like what is bear market? When we're talking about bear market, what are we talking about?
okay. Well, a bear market is it's Well, in general in crypto, there is this kind of like 4-year cycle of okay, let me put it this way. Every financial market has a time where it's booming, There's a time where everything is going up, 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 People are buying, there is opium here and there. So everyone is making money. And then at the same time, there'll be times where everywhere remains everything become dry, like everyone will now start selling. Okay, now start selling, and anything that has to do with a whole bunch of people, there must be let's say out of like there will be anything that has to do with people putting their money, there will be some sentiment or emotions attached to it. Okay, so and nobody wants to start you know going backwards. So whenever uh whenever people start selling off their crypto assets, start converting and all, prices of things start coming down, it sends this massive wave to almost everyone, and then everyone would like try to start taking profits, and things start coming down. And but then in the crypto industry, this things this thing is more of like a cycle. Okay, there is the bull market, there is the bear market, okay, and then there is the ranging market in between. Right? There are times things will go up, 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 and then there are times where it will come down, start coming down. That's bear market, and then the ranging market is the time where it just be fluctuating. Okay, well, just like what we're having right now. Okay, what we're having right now, it's kind of like a ranging market or a little bit pullback. Pull up. Sorry, not pullback. Yeah. So let's say a bear market is simply a situation whereby prices of assets are in a are in a depleting manner, of they're coming down, falling off, or people are selling off.
Yeah.
Kind of like seasonal something.
Yeah. Okay. Normally, most times, those that are already in the space, when the market is dipping, they keep saying, buy the dip, buy the dip. And you realize that as sometimes the more you buy the dip keeps deep. Now, how do you position yourself to effectively leverage on the bear market?
Now the thing about buying dips is that you never know when it's going to stop. Okay, I don't want to get caught up, catching falling knife, just like the way they put it. You don't want to be catching falling knife, practically, like when the knife is falling down, you're trying to catch it, definitely wound you, and it will see pass and go to where it wants to go. So now buying the tape is simply there's a simple method to go about buying dips, which is DCA. Okay, short form of dollar cost average. Or dollar cost average. Let's say you have $1,000 and you want to invest in a coin. Let me use say BNB for example. You have $1,000. You can be buying like when it's bear market like this, and you want to position yourself for the bull market. When things start going up, you can decide to be buying like say $100 every month for the next 10 months, right? And decide to buy $100 every month for the next 10 months. Just don't try to time the market. Don't try to say you must. You never can know where it will go down to. So it's best you just buy in trenches, split your money and buy little by little. And at the end of the day, you see that you have an average. If you sum up everything, you see that you have an average and a nice buying price. By then, when there is any little small movement, you will start seeing profit. Other than if you just buy at once, when it dips, your money still dips. Okay? And for you to recover, it will not take a longer period of time for you to even break even. Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, so if I got what you said correctly, you're saying that you can actually just DCA into any project or into any coin you want to buy. Okay, so if you don't understand what DCA means, it's dollar cost averaging. It simply means you shouldn't just buy your coin at once, like any token you want to buy, you shouldn't just buy it at once. Instead, you just buy it in bits. You just keep buying, In case you're buying and the market is still dipping, you just keep buying. And definitely when the market recovers, you'll be in a lot of profit, or you'll be in good profit. Am I right, Voski?
Yeah.
Or am
Yes,
I
exactly.
saying my own thing?
All right.
Okay. So I know most people on this call might not have bought their first crypto, or maybe they have their crypto already and all that. So when there's a dip, and I've already bought at ATH, like an all-time high, I've already bought crypto at that time. So when there's a dip, should I panic, or should I just, I don't know, should I not have emotions when there's a dip and maybe I'm losing funds? What do you do in such a situation?
Okay. It's dependent on how high you bought, like from where you bought it. There are so many criteria. There are so many criteria to answering that question.
Okay.
Depending on what you bought, what you are holding, one. Depending on at what price did you buy that time, and it's still dipping. And then what again? So that's just basically it. That you don't just hold any coin and then it's going down, and then you keep holding that, especially if it's all these shit coins, we call it, or meme coins. Most of them will not survive the bear market. Most of them are just for play. They are just something you use to, because bull run, everyone is hyper, everybody buying anything is going up. Just buy anything, it will definitely go up. Even if the shittiest project will still come. So most of them don't survive the market. They are just cash grabs. Okay. So you won't hold something like that and it's going down and you expect to revive anytime soon. Okay. Before a meme coin will revive, except there is a serious hype or serious awakening on that project. Something like Dodge now. Dodge pumped so much during this last bull run. Okay,
Yeah.
but then before then, it was as good as dead. It wasn't like it was just there. People weren't giving any attention. People just see like this Dodge coin, it's a shit coin, it's nothing. Okay, but those who actually made money from Dodge are those who held right from say 216, 217, 230, like when it started, those who just held it and forget it there. That's why sometimes it's for you to make generational wealth from crypto. Sometimes you have to learn how to buy and forget money. Like just buy it there, put some money that you know that you don't need anytime soon. Like it's as if you lost the money. Just buy it there, keep it. Just forget about it there. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one day you can just wake up to serious pump on that coin and boom, that's it. Like you have it.
Yeah.
So if it's a blue chip coin, like a coin like one of these top coins on the market cap, say maybe like Ethereum, Polkadot, BNB, BTC, or one of those top let's say top 10 coins, for example. Now, although even though top 10 used to like rotate at times, because it's not the top 10 coins you get this year, you still see them there next year. Other coins, come up, other coins will go down like that. But then you're holding a project worth billions of naira. You know that not children who owns that project, like people who are owners of that project, or are like people who are serious with business. So they're holding such kind of project and it's going down. If it's not something you need the money urgent for, if it's not about health or about house rent, about something or hunger, something serious, it's best you just hold it there and look away. Just it will definitely recover. Yeah. They recover faster than certain kind of points. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's great.
I always make reference to Shiba. Shiba was created as a meme token, but over time, it got some recognition that nobody expected, and there was this relevance it just had all of a sudden. So I was watching a documentary today, and the person was talking about hodlers being wealthier than traders. So he said most times when you're always flipping your coin in the market, maybe it's pumps, you sell the pump that you saw, maybe it did 1x, 10x, you just sell and take profits immediately. That you're actually selling off your future. That someone who bought that same token and is not flipping, maybe the person just leaves that token for 3 years, will become wealthier than you that's always flipping. There's always selling. There's always selling any little profit that the person sees in the market. So in this situation, what do you tell a trader whose daily income comes from daily trades?
What that person said is true. That is true, like very, very true. Actually, holders make the most money and the easiest money. It's just a matter of time. It's just time. Like time. Investing is not as easy. It's not easy. Neither is trading easy. Okay. But then investing is very, very boring, like fucking boring. Seriously boring, because it's not easy to just put money somewhere and sit down and wait and be waiting for the money to just one day boom. As a human being, you have to be doing something daily. You have to be busy, at least do something. You just can't stay idle. So this is where the trading now comes in. Now, the method I use in this is where something called portfolio diversification comes in. You have to diversify your portfolio. Okay? You share your money into 3 different places. My own rule, 3 different places. Okay? There is the one you invest, okay, investing, and then there is one you keep for trading, day-to-day trading, and then you can also have savings, like stable coins. Because one you just your holdings, which is the ones you invest, and then you have another part of your money in day trading. Okay, those ones you use to do your day trade. All right, you can be holding, you can be an investor at the same time, be a trader. All right, like me, I trade, okay, and I hold coins, and I don't I don't even trade that much like that, like often. Again, I don't trade that often like that.
Yeah, today, if you notice, there was a dip today. There was like a very serious dip. It was just very long, whoop, and it just went. If it was when I was like actively trading on futures, I should be having heart attack by now. My chest.
Yeah.
My chest would have been paining me, but I just checked the markets and I saw a dip and I was like, okay, there's a dip.
Exactly.
Okay, go on.
Exactly. That's the thing. You just have to, for you to have peace of mind, you just have to like divide your portfolio. Keep trading funds aside. Keep investing funds aside. Uh, Right. Even the trading, there is still a way. One thing you need to understand with this market is that it's programmed to go up, like it's projected to go up. No matter what, there will be short-term swings, go up, come back, go up. But if you look at the chart, it's always up, 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 up. Okay.
Yeah,
And it will keep going up like that, going up like that. It's just matter of time. Everything is just in the space of time, timing. Okay.
that's
So
actually
So even the trading, this is a secret I'm looking at. Even the trading, I find a way to make my trading seem like investing. Like because let's say even on the features like this now, if I'm going to trade, if I'm going to trade now, I kind of like trade, trade in a way that you don't just get liquidated easily. You don't start panicking when there is a drop. You trade with you know you just trade with less greediness. Low leverage, high high margin.
yeah.
Just imagine you must have like a good maintenance margin using low leverage, and then you trade and see that your trade have low liquidation price or a liquidation price that it's like far, 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 far behind that. You know that it's actually impossible for you to get liquidated or for that asset to get to that price. So thereby, even if there's a little drawback, you don't get liquidated, you can still hold a trade that is down, a trade that is up to like minus 90-something%, and it will still come back up when
Okay.
the market recovers like that.
Or like you're trading like an investor.
Yes.
Okay, if you're just joining the session, this is Pickenage, powered by GrindEarn, and today we're talking with Steven Voski. He's the founder of CSA Academy, right? I'm correct.
Yes.
Okay, so if you actually joined late, we started at exactly 9 o'clock, and you can also get to rewatch the session on our YouTube channel. And if you have any question that you want to ask, you can just drop the question on the chat box. And also, if you've not downloaded Boundless Pay app, you can use this medium to get the app. And maybe if you've not bought your first crypto, you can just buy your first crypto. Like we're talking about generational wealth. Let me give you a very short story. In December 2020, I actually had, there was a Bitcoin that I had. It was worth $200. Now, I sold that Bitcoin in January. I sold that Bitcoin in January, $200. I needed cash, so I just sold the Bitcoin for $200, I guess. Then in March, I guess that $200 was actually worth $5,000. In March 2021, that $200 that I sold in December of early January, I think it was December or early January, around March, that $200 was now worth $5,000, and then I'd already sold. And that was when Bitcoin was pumping like there was no tomorrow. So that was how I lost out, like from earning, like cashing out more. Like imagine having $200 and you had $5,000 in less than 4 months. I would have cashed out big time. So there's this kind of regret that you want to cry, you want to beat yourself, but there's nothing you can do about it. So like Voske already told us, you're supposed to have 2 portfolios. Just keep one aside that you know that you're not touching it. Even if you don't want to be active in this space, you're here, you've heard about it. You can just buy these tokens with money that you don't want to. I know there's no money that you want to use, but there's the money you can just drop somewhere and just say, okay, let me just leave this money here. You'll be surprised how much it might give you. Sometimes it works that way, but I know that you can never be wrong with Bitcoin. Woski, what do you think?
Yeah, it's true. You can't be wrong with Bitcoin in a space of say 3 years or even 2 years.
That's true. So even if other coins are dumping to zero, you can never be wrong with Bitcoin. Bitcoin always recovers. So if you're on this call and you've not bought any crypto, easy way, just download OneSP app. It's going to be easy for you. You just buy your first crypto. You can just hold it there. Don't forget your password, actually. Leave it there. And yeah. So if you have any question for Vosky, just drop your questions and we get the ball rolling. Okay, so Vosky, there's this your book you're always talking about, generational wealth. Can you just give us a little insight into that book? Let's get to know what's up with your book.
Okay. Well, my book, Generational Wealth of Crypto, it's a book I wrote that explains all about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for beginners, not just beginners, but for also some pros who wants to know more about Bitcoin, not just who don't just some people just came into crypto and then they think crypto is all about just trading, or it's all about just buying and hold Bitcoin and boom, you can actually do what you want to do. One thing with this industry that it gives everyone an equal opportunity to do anything, exercise your rights here. Okay, you can just buy and hold. But at the same time, if you have a skill to offer, you can offer your skill in this industry and get employed and still make monthly income while still having a massive portfolio of gold coins, okay, as an investor at the same time, right? So the book explains. Can you allow me share my screen? I want to show the website to them.
Yes, right? Please, you can go on.
Okay. So the book talks about. You said your host disabled participant sharing. Please check.
Oh, okay. Let me make you host.
Just check this account I'm using, blockchain tutors.
Okay, that's fine.
So apart from just trading or holding coins, there are several things you can do, and which I highlighted in the book. You can do things like staking, DeFi. You can save your money here. You can you can learn about NFTs. You can learn about I'm still unable to share my screen.
I'm on it. Done. Check now.
All right. All right, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is the website, stevenvosky.com, which is hosting my book, right? It's hosting my book. So you can learn about how to explore this industry and find out about crypto launchpad. When new projects are trying to launch, you get to find them early. Launchpad is also one of those things that gives generational wealth. Okay, most of the big gains I made from crypto are from mostly Launchpad. Yes, they're from mostly Launchpad or compounded pre-sales or ICOs, IDOs, other things. You can buy a token for $0.1 and it could list as high as $1. When you list at $1, you're already 10x up. Okay, and then if the project has hype, you start buying and buying, and it could pump to like say $10, depending on the economics of the coin and all those things. They are explained in this book. Okay, they're explained in this book, and then I still went ahead to talk about trading, other things like airdrop, other things like finding crypto jobs. You can work you can work under any crypto company, get paid monthly. It just different ways of making money in the crypto space. Okay,
not just one particular thing, right? You can't just sit on one particular thing in this industry. That's why it's an industry. There are various departments, skill and expertise sections where you can play in, right? I was an ambassador for Binance 2020. Okay, then I was trading and
Okay, I think his network went off. I don't know if it's mine. Please, if you can hear me, just write on the chat box so that I'll know it's not my network. Okay, I think his network went off. Okay. Before he comes back, somebody said, greatest regrets ever. How do we get ICOs, IDOs, and all that? Okay, maybe he's going to answer that when he comes on. Even the launch pads, can you enter with small funds? I don't think you can actually enter launch pads with small funds. Launch pads is usually maybe $5,000 upward. That's why the rich actually keeps getting richer. Okay, so if you're just joining the session, this is this is Picking powered by GrindEarn, and we were talking to Voski, and I think his network went off. And also, if you've not gotten your first crypto, you can actually do that. Just download Boundless P app. It helps you. You can also stake on Boundless P app. You can buy your first crypto. Just buy it and leave it. I think he's back. Okay, that wasn't him. Okay, like I was saying, you want to stake your coin, you can stake it on the app. You can also, there's a swap feature, there's the savings features, and just buy your first crypto. That's just what I can say. Buy it and hold. Steven, can you hear?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for that breaking transmission. Someone just called me and disconnected my network.
Okay, that's fine. Welcome back.
Yeah. So sorry.
Okay.
So I was saying that there are a lot of things to play in this crypto industry, and I've been able to highlight most of them in the book. So if you want to get the book, and just simply come to the site and order.
Okay.
And shop for. There are several other things like hardware wallet, which you can use to save those coins. You buy for long term. You buy to keep to make generational wealth from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so take them on your hardware wallet, and then this is just simply what I am promoting. Just simply what I am promoting. Long-term view of cryptocurrency. Coming here, coming for the long term. Come to stay. Don't just
come to cash out.
Definitely, you must make money from this industry. You do your due diligence and you're consistent. Okay, bear market will come. You will lose money along the way. All those things, everything, they will scam you. Things will happen, but no fear. No fear. the big payday is coming. One 30x or 20x from an ICO can change your life. Like you can just every other thing that every other thing that you have lost in the past, you can just recover it from one single point like this. So it's something, and that this thing is what people need to understand is like whatever is happening in this crypto industry also is actually something that happens in every other traditional world, like every other business and everything. So just that people just come in with the mindset of you want to just cash out, you want to just learn about Bitcoin, buy it, and boom, it pumps your money the next day. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Most times we get carried away by the little profits actually. And it's usually, you might just see, let me say, for instance, you just see an extra $100 and you just get excited. You just say, I just bought this coin with $50 and I got extra $100 and you just sell off. With that coin that you sold off, if you had patience to wait for like 2 years, 1 year, that thing would have given you thousands of dollars. So if you're coming into the space and you don't have the long-term mentality, I don't think you're going to have generational wealth that we're talking about or that Vosky is talking about. Okay, so I have different comments on the comment section to ask you questions. And okay, the person said he cannot type the question. Okay, so I should unmute you, but please make it very snappy so we keep to time. Thank you very much. You can unmute yourself. DMD Crypto.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, please. You can go.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question. This is based on margin, okay?
Okay.
If because I'm always strong head, like when I invest, okay? And there is a dip. I always try to stick to see, because I've already had some loss. I already had a lot of loss. So now I'm trying to ask if I like swap to a stable coin. When the coin goes down, should I swap back to that coin, like to recover back, or should I look for another particular coin? Is it advisable to go back to that particular coin even when it's in deep?
Okay, if I got that question, you're trying to say you bought a coin and the coin was in loss and you sold in a loss.
Yeah.
Now the coin is pumping back and you want to buy the top.
No. I bought this particular Zilliga. Okay.
Okay.
So I bought this particular Zilliga when it was high. Okay. So the coin had dipped.
Okay.
I refused to swap to a stable coin.
Okay.
Do you understand? So the coin now dipped very well. So I now swap back. Like the coin is now flipping, fluctuating. So is it actually advisable to go back there or just forget about it?
Okay, Vosky, please answer.
Okay. Like I said before, depending on the coin, depending on which coin you are talking about or the type of coin, say what you want to say.
Okay, yeah, most of these coins, like just like they follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes down, they goes down. If Bitcoin goes up, they goes up. You understand?
But do you know that some altcoins, when Bitcoin goes down, it dips. When Bitcoin is pumping, the altcoin will be dancing. So not even follow Bitcoin. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yes. Now those are shit coins or low cap coins. Like low cap coins are those coins that are say below 1 million market cap. Like very, very low, digging place, Coins that those are the coins that you hold and they give you financial wealth. At the same time, they send you back to village. It goes the other way.
Okay, so DMD, your question is, should you buy the coin? Like maybe, let me say for instance, you bought this coin at $10, then the coin dips to $8. Yeah? Then you swap USDT. Now that coin now dips to $5. Should you buy?
Yeah, should I go back? Is that advisable to go back to that same coin?
Okay, Vosky, can you answer?
It's the same thing I'm going to say, because if it's a very, very good coin, like it's a high cap coin, okay, like someone just commented now, if it's something like all this FTM, CWT, Matic, and the rest, it's all about your own personal view. What do you see? Like, how do you see the coin? Like, is it a coin you feel that can still recover? Do you believe in the project? What made you buy it in the first place? Did you buy it because you like the coin? You see that they are working, they are doing something, they have very good use case. They have a suitable, like a useful product actually that is doing something in the industry, and then maybe it was out of panic that made you sold it at loss and you're trying to get your position back. That one is fine. It's okay. But if it's a cheat coin or a coin you bought because someone on Facebook recommended it to you, or because someone just shared it on Twitter, all these coins influencers just said something about it, or because you saw it pumping and then you just, you wanted to just follow and get urgent TK from it. If it's those kind of coin you're talking about, it's best you just stay away from the coin entirely. Yeah.
In other words, he's trying
There
to
are so
tell
many
you.
coins. There are 15,000 cryptocurrencies now. So one coin cannot just keep you down. You can't just keep dangling around one particular coin. You can always cheat. You can always switch.
Always move on. Okay. So in other words, he's trying to tell you before you buy any coin, make sure you do your research and know the market cap of that coin to know if it's a good coin to dive into. Don't just buy any coin anybody recommends. Most times, even before I recommend any coin for you, I'll tell you, do your own research. So you won't say I was the one that told you to buy the coin that's lost your funds. Okay, so I think we don't have more questions, but let's see. I don't think there are more questions actually. And okay, somebody said, how do we get the ICOs, IDOs, IDOs, etc.? So can you just answer that?
How to get ICO? All right. How do I get mine? It's just simple research, information. Sometimes, I can't say much beyond being in crypto communities, where information are being passed at first hand, being in cryptocurrency. Like me now, we have the crypto space academy community, we post ICOs, ICOs, apart from posting of coins, where, if I see a crypto ICO and it's good, we post them and it makes people makes people money. Okay, I'm not very good at calling day trades and this thing. Okay, I mostly look out for ICOs and buy them up, right? So, and then other places like Twitter, Telegram groups. Okay, you can join several Telegram groups, right? From you know where you can just basically networking yourself around crypto social industries, where you can get this get information. It's not about just picking out for info.
Wow. Okay. Most times, some of all these groups are paid groups because they're usually not free. They're usually paid groups because they know that the information they're giving you is first-hand information and you're going to make a lot of money from it. So they're usually not free. So when you find, I don't think you'll find a free group that does that.
No,
so,
you can actually. You can.
Okay.
You can. Yeah.
I said you hardly see those kind of groups that are free. It's very hard. There's just very few that they'll say, okay, we want to carry everybody along, and they just give you information. Thanks people in this crypto space, they usually hold information. You cannot just dispute that. That's just the fact. I don't know whether they want to cash out a loan actually.
No.
Okay, so
it's just that people don't just value.
Okay, I can hear you.
I say it's just that sometimes people don't just value what's given for free, or they don't take it serious.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so if you just joined the conversation, or you joined late, or you joined early, we're talking about how to position yourself for generational wealth. And if you listen very well, you know that there's money in this space, but actually you need patience. You don't need to have this cash out mentality. And also, if you've not gotten any crypto yet and you're in this crypto space, you're just hearing about crypto, try and just buy your first crypto. You can use your Boundless Pay app to get it. Download it on Play Store or iOS Store if you're using an iPhone. And you can use my referral code. Just use my name, Gold, GOLD. And if you have any issue, come to my DM. I'll help you out and help you buy your crypto. So, Voski, can you just tell us your last words for this evening? And so, quality wrap.
Okay. Actually, I have so many last words. Last sentence. Okay. Now, but to summarize everything, okay, I'm just going to say that since we're in a bear market, and for you to actually position yourself or be able to position yourself for the next coming bull market, which will start around. Okay, I don't know when it starts, but let's just give or take start around from ending next year, 2023. Just put it this way. 2016 is like 2020, 2017 is like 2021, 2018, 2022. Then, like that, just compare for 4 years, like then just give or take next 3 or 2.5 years. All right. So like full blown bull market or not, we still have bull market. Like as it is now, we're in a short term bull market, okay? As from ending of last month, and this April will still be good. Like this April, things will still come, BTC might still cross 50K, and then before we come back again, that will be just ranging up, down, like that, trading and so now within this up, down, you need to first thing you need to trade this thing is you need to survive. Like you need to first survive, try keep your capital. Don't jump around. If you do not buy deep as of second week of March, don't buy now. You get not when everything has started bumping. You are like you want to come and want to buy, and then you buy at all-time high. If you start coming down, you start panicking that hey, because if BTC start dropping, like if BTC goes below 40K now, you see people start writing 28K, 90K. It will go down. This, that. Small pump, people are already calling 70K, 100K again inside for March, April. When so don't just follow people. Then I don't just buy high, sell low. In fact, if you don't know what to do, don't trade too much. Just look for a job, look for something else I'm doing. Because for you to be able to utilize the bull market very well, you must have a capital from bear market. You must have something.
Yeah.
Okay? So you first of all need to survive. First of all need to be in stable coins. First of all need to survive this bear market first before you can enjoy bull market. If not, if you come out this bear market broke, like if you burn your capital, bear market people will be enjoying pump, you'll be looking. You only go and be checking your trade. Like, hey, I bought this coin that time. I sold it in loss. I had this coin then. Everybody's celebrating 20 years. Everybody's celebrating their 1 year holding anniversary. You buying it this week.
Oh my God.
So you can't reap the reward of bull market if you not survive bear market. So many coins will break all-time high. Like many coins will still go up, but just know the particular project you're holding, okay? And it's important you just position yourself very well. Okay. And then another thing is you should be writing this down, okay, if possible. First point is surviving the bear market. Then second point now is staying away from all these high risk teaching modes, At this moment now, they're not good. The other day, I posted a coin. First time this is happening. Like, shame catch me. The other day, I posted a coin. Like, all these pancake swap thing sales. So, and then the thing turned out to be scam right from, say, like, immediately you launch, you just listed on Pancake Swap and you can't sell. You can only buy. Like outright scam from the beginning. Like right now, this bear market, it's not the time for that. Okay, it's not the time for that now to be aping into shitcoins anyhow. Most of them are just quick cash grab. People can create a project just to get $5,000 or $10,000 to roll through. They don't care. This is like people are just looking for capital, use and buy better coins. So if you're going into shitcoin place now, honestly, I'm just going to keep burning your money. Okay. Me, I'm a full teaching. Like I love shitcoins very well. I know how to play the game very well when it's time for it. Like during the bull market, it's all about the hype. When you just see a shitcoin like small cap coin that has good website, good website, hype and all these things, just digging in, you see 10, 20x, pull out your own money or pull out capital with your profit. You can leave the rest to rise small way. When shitcoins, start getting rampant and all, you tape out, like sell most of them. When you see your neighbor start asking you about Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, who doesn't know anything about crypto, just know that it's time for you to pull out. It's time for you to leave the market, right? So it, that's the play. Like that's how to play this game very well, right? And this is the time for you to like accumulate blue chip coins, like high cap coins, BNB, Bitcoin, FTM, Mati, Nation, like all those top players in the industry. It's time for you to play them and hoping that they give you good profit in the next go run, right? Are you with me? Is anybody? Okay. So another thing is holding stable coins. Okay? Holding stable coins. Have stable coins like 50% of your portfolio right now should be most of my like half of my portfolio now is stable coin. I'm not joking, like I'm not playing with my money. Like I don't want to just move on. So half my portfolio is stable coin. The other half is some coins that I want to hold long term. Okay, saved. Then I have the wallet and then a little sum that I can use for my daily feeding and errands, which I now trade and trade, make one or two, and they use it to solve your needs like that. So save money for the bull run, all right? Reserve capital, okay, for you to make. Say last bull run, I actually lost money and I learned a whole lot of lessons from it. That was what made me know how to utilize and play my game very well in the 2020-2021 bull run. 2017 bull run, it was all about the learning for me. Like it was just about learning, losing money, making money, and losing money at the same time. And in fact, I was at the top of the bull run that I wrote all these things in my book. Like I wrote the story. Like, we were at the top of the bull run that I used part of my school fees to buy coin and then it dipped. And then I lost the money. Around this time March, yeah. Bitcoin was dipping from that all-time high. It was around dropped to around 7K or so. I was having some Ethereum and all. I ended up selling the deep coins. I bought them at December. I ended up selling them around this time, March, April in 2018, just so I could survive, just to solve my needs or keep myself selling at loss. So it made me change. Like it made me. I learned from it. I learned from the experience, and I went, and I stayed in the industry all through 2018, 2019, 2019, I started doing other things. I started doing P2P trading, I was also doing other side jobs, doing some things to make money for myself. Like, but I was in the industry, learning, just stay focused, stay consistent, be here for something, like just keep working, airdrop, we're doing all those things, just so we could make money, at least see some money for your daily expenses and also see some money to use and buy good coins and gold. All right. Because if you are coming here and you have the capital and you have capital and you are opportune to have a mentor, it's very easy for you to make money in this industry. But for us, it wasn't easy for us that time. Like, so far, like, especially for the fact that you don't have money to just buy coin and gold. You have to hustle in the same crypto space, hustle by doing airdrop or by doing P2P business or by offering your skills and services to get paid for, to be able to raise money to buy coins and gold or to even trade them. Yeah. So stable coins, yeah, right now, hold stable coins very well so that as from next year, you can start buying coins. You can even start buying now, but little by little, this year. So even if it's just $50 every month, have your favorite coins, buy them. And even as you're holding the stable, you can still also make money from the stable. Like, you want to save your money in stable coin. For me, I use UST Terra Luna Terra stable coin on Anchor Protocol. They have right now in the crypto space, which is 20%, right? So if you put like $1,000, after 1 year, you get $200 on stable coin, not coin that comes, just stable coin. You can also make just saving it on the DeFi protocol. That's now the advantage of it. Just like you save money in your bank, they tell you they will give you fixed deposit interest, blah blah blah. Others you come and be seeing 5%. It's not up to 5% anymore. So with crypto, you can actually make this thing and also diversify your stable coins. All right. Don't keep your stable coins in one place. You can keep some in wallet, keep some on protocol, save some somewhere on next thing, and so that you don't just keep your stable coin in one place and something happens. You can save your stable coin on certain DeFi protocols, to stake them or farm them with anything, and something of them, those protocols might get hacked this month. Your wallet could get hacked and they steal your funds. You know that you still have another thing to survive with in another place. So diversify, keep things in different. Don't keep it in one place. You don't save generational wealth one place now. Like, you don't keep it in one place. If it's gone, it's gone. You have to start afresh. Why do you think billionaires have so many assets? They invest in so many things. They invest in tech. They invest in health. It's someone like this Amazon CEO, what's that his name? Jeff Bezos, Gates, and all those things. Apart from things they have, they also have other businesses, real estate, things they buy and keep, so that if fire catch the other side, you still have something on the other side. So diversification is very, very good. Like, it's very good. It's very good.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you really said your last words were going to be very long, and it was actually, and it's a lot of knowledge, free knowledge you've just given to us this night. So I'm really, 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 really grateful for all the knowledge you shared with us. And also, you can always rewatch on our YouTube channel if you missed anything. Okay, so there'll be a giveaway this evening, but you have to join our Telegram channel for you to be part of the giveaway. And just because we don't want the giveaway to be too stressful, just make sure you're following GrindEarn on Instagram and on Twitter, and then just screenshot a retweet or what? Do you know what? Just make sure you're following us on social media. Then the first 3 people to drop their account numbers on our Telegram channel, you get your giveaway tomorrow. So thank you, Voski. It was an amazing time talking to you today. I really appreciate. And if anybody needs your book, I'll reach out to you and we'll know how to go about getting your book. Okay? So thank everybody.
It's simple. It's simple as getting the book is simple as going to the website and
just drop the website on the chat box so they can just
look at it here, stevenvosky.com. Once you just come to the site, you click on buy now, it automatically adds it in your cart. Automatically, sorry, just quickly here, buy now, click on this buy now, it automatically takes you to the book. You add it adds to your cart. This is your cart here. You can decide to gift me, launch gift, any out here, and then here you scroll down and just add to cart. That's all. All right. The cart, look at it here at the left side of my screen. The cart is created for you. Check out. Simple. You can buy. You can pay with card. You can pay with transfer. You can pay with cryptocurrency. All you need to fill is your name, your name, your address, and your phone number. That's just the most important. The name, address, phone number. That's just what is needed. And you can pay with debit card. You can pay with paystack transfer. You can pay with and you check out. That's as simple as that. I'll get your address and details and I'll ship your book to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I usually don't stay more than an hour. Sorry for the extra time that was spent. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, just use this opportunity to click on like and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you, everybody. Do have an amazing night rest. Thank you, Vosky. Thank you, everybody, for joining the call. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.